Hey y'all, it's Jen, and this is June, and it's Pride Month, and so I wanted to do the Rainbow Spine book tag. Now, this tag was originally created several years ago. The original video is no longer available, and I don't know who actually created this to give them credit, but like I said, it was done a long time ago, but I thought because this is Pride Month, I thought this was an appropriate tag, and I wanted to be sure to get this done for June. So my first book is Red, and that is The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Audier. This is a retelling of 1001 Nights. Highly recommend. I gave this book 4.5 stars, I believe. It's one of my favorites, and I love Renee Audier. For orange, and this is going to be my only orange book that I actually own, and it's a classic. It is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. This is the final book in the Harry Potter series, and I'm going to assume most people know at least what these books are about. Again, highly recommend. I read this book the day it came out. It took me 3 days to read. It's massive, but I read it. I started on it at midnight as soon as I got back from picking it up from the bookstore, and it's one of my all-time favorite series. Can't go wrong with Harry Potter. So for my next book, for yellow, I had to take a dust jacket off to get a yellow spine. So it's the Naked book, but I really love that this book is yellow. It just makes me happy. And that is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera, and because he is featured right next to Harry Potter, I think he'll forgive me for making his book naked. I have not read this book yet. I do intend to read it. I think it's on my list to read in October. Maybe not quite that far out, but I do plan on reading it here in the next couple of months, and I'm expecting to love it just as much as I did More Happy Than Not. So my green book, and I love the color of this spine. This whole book jacket is awesome, and that is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francina Zappia. Not really sure. I also have not read this book. I just received it. I just received this book in May. It is the May OwlCrate book, but I can't wait to read it. It's getting rave reviews, and it was actually on my list of books I wanted to buy that came out this year. So I can't wait to dive into this. I actually plan on picking this up probably in the next couple of months. So for blue, I have Beautiful Darkness by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. This is the second book in the Beautiful Creatures series. There's 5 in all, with a couple of novellas, I believe. I really enjoyed this series. Some people don't, but it's kind of a historical fiction mixed with paranormal, and there's a little bit of a romance. It is a young adult series, but I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. Next is Indigo, and this is not quite indigo. It's more of a bluish, but it's as close to indigo as I had, so we're going to go with it. And that is When the Moon Was Ours by Anne-Marie McLemore, and I also have not read this book yet. I received it in either an OwlCrate or a Mirror Box book box a few months ago, earlier in the year. I can't remember which one, but it is a fantasy story. I believe this was in Mirror Box, but it's a fantasy story that involves a queer character. I believe it's transgender character, but there's a lot of diverse elements in this book as well, from what I understand. It is actually on my list to read in the next couple of months as well. I believe this is either a October or November read for one of my book challenges. And then finally, my violet book is Geekerella by Ashley Poston, and this is also one that I have not read yet. I actually just bought it this week, but I'm really excited about it. It is heavy, super heavy, but it's getting rave reviews as well, and it is a retelling of Cinderella, but from a kind of a fangirl, fanfic, technology-based world storyline type of thing. So that is my Rainbow Spine book tag. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'm not tagging anybody to do this, but if you're watching this and you want to do it as well, I would be ecstatic if you would let me know that you stumbled upon my video and it inspired you to do your own Rainbow Spine book tag. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see more content from me. And until next time, bye.